Station, this is Houston on 2. Are you ready for the event?
I am ready for the event, Houston.
Google Plus, this is Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Hey, thank you. Hey, station, this is Google Plus. How do you hear me?
Soichi, hear you loud and clear. Hami.
Aki, you are loud and clear too. お待たせしました。
Waiting, Mr. Hoshide. Finally, we are now connected to International Space Station where Mr. Hoshide is. We are ready for the communication. Good evening, Hoshide. Wow.
こんばんは。
He's floating. Good evening. Thank you very much for being with us.
Hi.
So this is a very historical moment of connecting homes to space. So we would like to propose toast. So do you have drink with you? So Mr. Hoshide, would you say a few words for the toast?
皆さんこんばんは。先ほどまでですね、実は
Good evening.
メダカの実験の準備のために
Until a few moments ago, actually I was preparing for Medaka experiment. I was building the aquarium for the experiment, but I'm really happy to joining this historical event.
このイベントを通して
Only until a few years ago, we didn't even imagine that we'll be able to do such an event. But through this event, I hope that people will feel very close to the space.
代わりに
Well, for Kampai, cheers, we do not have beer here with us, but can you see? I have coffee with me, so I'm joining you with my coffee. So please join me for the toast. Cheers. Kampai. Thank you very much, Mr. Hoshide. Now we would like to start with questions.
Google
Hangout, very historical. First question is to be asked by Mr. Sanai. Would you like to go to space, my son? Yes. So if my son starts to say that he wants to go to space, what can I do to support my son?
はい、サナイさんこんにちは。こんばんはか。そうですね。
Hello, Mr. Sanai. Good evening, maybe. That's a difficult question.
宇宙飛行士になるっていうのが
There are various ways to go to space. One is to be an astronaut, and another way, probably in the near future,
なるんじゃないでしょうか。
as if you are going to go to overseas travel, you may be able to go to space as a space traveler. But until that time, the path may be rather difficult. In my case,
いうのを知ってましたので、
my parents
ずっと応援して
knew that I wanted to be an astronaut, so they had supported me all through this process. And so in the same way,
それを理解
many
して
people
サポートして
are working very hard to realize their dream. So having
具体的に何をサポートする
understanding for their dream and support it is going to be very important.
まずはそば
To
に
be specific, what we can support is very difficult to answer, but being close to them and have good understanding would be very good support that you can provide to your child. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Kiura, please. I believe that for your mission there, you would have various contingency plans, and if you are to have a contact with the aliens, or if you are to see any floating material, have you already have plans to what you are to do? And are there anything that surprised you in terms of the types of contingency plans that they have? Hello, Mr. Kiura. Well, we often hear about aliens, people thinking about aliens or space life, and I often ask whether I have encountered those. Unfortunately, I have not, and we do not have any plan a contingency plan to do that. But as we have always communication with the ground, I can call down to the ground and I can ask for their support if that ever happens. But if I may take more close cases, we do various things to prepare for various problems. For example, when Konotori came and we grappled it, there are possibilities of various problems. For example, Konotori may have some problem itself, or ISS may have some problem, or robot may stop moving. So those are the types of contingency plan in place. And in order to be able to handle those situations, it's important to have a backup system during the design phase. And also for procedure, we always have to have different types of procedures in place. We astronauts also understand thoroughly what are the contingency plans, and so that we'll be able to follow those procedures to overcome different types of problems. So we are prepared for that. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Doi, please. Miss Doi, rather. Good evening, Mr. Hoshide. I'm a university student and majoring in art. And if a liberal art type of person, an artist, get to go to space and be exposed to an environment completely different from the Earth, they may be able to create completely new work. Have you ever been inspired to create or express something while you're in space?
はい、土井さん、こんばんは。そうですね。
Hello, Mr. Doi. Yes, an artist or people who have different backgrounds may be able to create a different culture. Unfortunately, I am not artistic, so it's rather difficult to answer this question. But when I look out and see the Earth, I can take pictures. But taking pictures itself is not so easy. Even if I try to capture as I see, it doesn't really work so well. And it may not be able to express what I wanted to express in even taking photographs. So those people who are experts, photographers, composers, painters, and if they have opportunity to come to the space, a new type of culture may be created. So being in gravity on the Earth may be different when you go out into space and see the Earth from the space. Then you may be able to create a new culture. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Tabuchi, please. Hello, I'm Tabuchi. I like mountaineering. And when I'm up on the mountains of 3,000 meters high, you are surrounded by silence. So during your spacewalk, what is the silence of space like when you're when ground controllers and other crewmates are not speaking? Tabuchi, good evening. Well, I actually thought that probably no sound in space, but actually it was not the case. We do have some sound because there are fans going on in order to circulate the air, and also you hear noise from the communication. So it's not really completely silenced in space. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Kimitsuki, please. I'm Kimitsuki. I'm interested in extraterrestrial intelligent life. If you are in charge of mission of taking contact with extraterrestrial intelligent life, how would you do that?
はい、君月さんこんばんは。そうですね。
Mitsuki-san, good evening. Well, contacting with extraterrestrial intelligent life, there may be different forms of intelligent life, and I do not know what would be the best form. Probably they would not understand our words. I don't know whether it should be the light or sound. I don't know what should be their form of communication. One important thing is not to offend them. So that's one thing we have to be very careful about. Thank you very much. Now, the next question is going to be asked by Chuya Koyama, who is the author of Space Brothers. Good evening. I'm Koyama of Space Brothers. I haven't seen you for a while. My question is that a lot of children are inspired by your activity and also reading Space Brothers manga series. And I think a lot of children would be inspired to be wanting to be an astronaut. And do you have any advice to them? Hello, Mr. Koyama. I haven't seen you for a while. Yes, there are various animations and mangas, including Space Brothers, and I am very happy that more people would be interested in space and wanting to be astronauts. There should be various things that they should do. One thing is that I want them to challenge and try various things, experience and acquire various knowledge, skills, and those are going to be very useful for the future. And even if you have difficulty, do not give up and be persistent in pursuing their dream, I hope. Thank you very much, Mr. Hoshide. Now, our next question is to be asked by Seiko Ito, who is in studio. Hello? What is the dream that you recently dreamt in space?
はい、伊藤さんこんばんは。そうですね。
Hello, Mr. Ito.
記憶にないんですよね。それは
Well, dreams. I don't remember dreams. I don't know whether that means I'm not dreaming or I just do not remember. I don't know. But since I arrived at space station, and actually I don't dream so much on ground either, but unfortunately I do not remember any dream that I dreamt on International Space Station. Well, from now on, I'm going to ask questions on behalf of people who are being connected and who have contributed to ask the question. So this is from Ms. Tomisaki. I'm the high school first year. And I have a dream of becoming an astronomer and naming a star I discovered after myself. Is there anything I should do now? And what does the moon look like from the ISS? And is the view of planets different from ISS than from the Earth?
はい、そうですね。今やっておくべきことはまずは青春をエンジョイしてください。
Well, what you should do now, well, enjoy your young age. And also, I believe that you have many friends. And be good to your friends. I am now in space, and I know that a lot of friends on the ground are supporting me on the ground, and their support are going to be a very strong power for you in the future. So be good to your friends. And moons that are seen from ISS, they are very bright. The size may be not much different from the one that you see from the Earth, but in the full moon, it feels as if some light is on. It's so bright. And also planets and fixed stars. If you are on the ground, you have air, and because of the density changes of the air, the stars blink. But in case of the space, they do not blink. So they are always stable, very bright stars. Thank you very much. Now, this is a question from Asano-san. Could you tell me how you refresh yourself aboard the ISS? Any particular way to get refreshed? Well, looking out the window and see the Earth, probably. Whenever I find time, I go to the window and see the Earth, and you never get tired of it. It has various expressions. It has the sea, mountains, forests, towns. So it has various scenes, various expressions, and in the morning, and in the daytime, and in the evening, at night. So different expression is shown at different time of the day. So it's really soothing to see the Earth. Mr. Hoshide, thank you so much. Mr. Tabuchi-san, Kimitsuki-san, Kyuru-san, Sanae-san, Doi-san, Koyama-san, and also Masai-san and Ito-san, everyone. Thank you very much. This was a great mission. Thank you very much. And your stay on ISS is going to be only about 1 month left. And I hope that you will do your great work for the rest of your stay. So, Mr. Hoshide, would you like to give a message to all the people who are connected to Google Plus around the world? Thank you very much. I was really looking forward to this event, and it is really wonderful that I could talk to you with all of you. I have only 1 month left on International Space Station. I would like to do good work, and I also like to enjoy the space. And when I go back to the ground, I am also looking forward to talking with you. I hope that you'll continue to support me and take interest and feel close to the Earth. Please look up to the night sky and please wave to International Station from the ground. Thank you very much. A lot of people are also gathering here and at the studio, and also thank you very much who are connected through Google. So we are almost, time is almost up. So everyone, 6 crews that are connected, let's say thank you to Mr. Hoshide together. Thank you very much, Mr. Hoshide. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event. Thank you.